Hi, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. So in today's video, I'm be going over some things that I changed to my gameplay and how I particularly play. So within the past few months, I usually use like my regular Xbox controller, standard edition, and everything like that. But recently, within like the few weeks prior to season 5 starting, I switched to an Elite controller, and there's a reason behind that, and I'll tell you guys about that too. And I just want to give you guys some thoughts about it and why I've been getting some kind of hate in but it's just pretty funny because it pisses off a lot of people that I'm using an Elite, or some people say modded controller, stuff like that. I mean, obviously I could use a scuff, but at the time I just wasn't able to buy a scuff, so I just bought an Elite controller for the time being, and we'll see down the line if I ever do switch to a scuff or anything like that. But so I just want to talk over some things. I'll show over some gameplay and how it's been changing, how my gameplay's been changing a lot. Obviously you guys don't really see my gameplay much on this channel, so I thought I'd just a little bit focus more on this video on how I play and anything like that. So first I want to talk about my settings before I even get into all that type of stuff. So if we go to my settings and everything like that, I use 1111, and my ADS low zoom and high zoom is 1.0 and then 1.45. My aim response curve is linear because I've just been used to using that. I mean, I could leave it on standard, but I just had it on linear. There's no particular reason or anything like that. I just been using linear. Sometimes I do get the idea of I want to switch my sensitivity, but at the same time I just haven't been deciding on if I should change it or not. But I do play on tactical, and the thing is, I do have buttons on the back of my Elite. I took off the other two paddles. I just have two paddles, and I just have them as A and B. So that's the only reason I usually use Elite. And Elite does come with trigger stoppers and everything like that. And I do mess with my dead zone. It's at 0.15, but I'm probably going to change this back to 0 because I don't really have dead zone on this controller. So there's no point in me having dead zone. But overall, aim assist standard, all this type of stuff, I don't really mess with it. You guys can see and what my stats are. I changed a few things. Same thing. Some things I just leave. Stuff like that. I usually put my automatic sprint on enabled, and I just have it as automatic sprint, and that's when I was using my other controller at the time. But I have it disabled now, so then I can just particularly move on how I want to. So that's just me. And then this came out recently, so I don't know what these two settings are, but I always have that stuff on. But yeah, those are my settings and stuff like that. And when it comes down to that type of stuff, I do have all this type of stuff changed. That audio boost high, and actually lets me listen to my footsteps, so I can hear footsteps a lot more. And sometimes I do take off the Juggernaut music just because it's way too loud whenever I get in the Juggernaut. But overall, these are my settings. But a lot of people do get butthurt when I'm playing on with multiplayer, so I have some clips that I'll probably be playing in the background. You guys can be the judge of would you consider this hacking or using a modded controller type thing. When people think of modded controller, people think of the striker packs that people used to buy back in the day for the controllers for PlayStation or on Xbox. You guys used to be able to buy striker packs. So basically, it would come with the paddles, and then it'll have a setting that you guys can have quick scoping, no recoil, that type of stuff. From what I've heard, because I had to look it up because some people were telling me, oh, you have that, and I didn't know what that was at the time, so I had to look that up, and then I found out what people were talking about. But no, I just have an Elite controller, and it's basically the Series 1 from what I know. It's not the new one that came out, just because I didn't want to buy that one. I'd rather just buy the other one. And honestly, I like it a lot. And personally, it just has changed my gameplay a lot, because I used to just be walking around shooting. I was not much of a guy that would slide a lot, that would slide cancel, do some bunny hops when I'm aiming, when you guys do that type of stuff. And obviously you guys can see how my gameplay is and everything like that. I'll obviously put that throughout the background, and you guys can see that while I'm talking over them. What I want to talk about is that a lot of kids, I mean, they're probably not kids, but just you know what I mean, TTV kids, type of deal, just give me a bunch of messages. I'll put some messages on the screen right now of the type of messages I get. It's hilarious to me because people think I'm just hacking, modding, or anything like that, and I don't. That's not me. And then some people thought I was boosting for 155. I got people commenting, and people were messaging me on Xbox, or people were inviting me saying hey bro, I'm pretty sure you boost. No, I've already explained that in a video. I don't boost. Boosting is something that I highly believe that you should not do. If you do boost, that's on you. That's your account. You do what you want. Me personally, I don't boost. And then a lot of people are looking at my stats and stuff like that, and they're like, yo, how do you have this highest, why is your kill streak so high? Why, you never even have a video about it on your channel or anything like that. So let me explain this real quick, because I feel like a lot of people are going to question it, that type of deal. So if we go to my barracks and my records. My highest kill streak, well, you guys can check my stats. MP7 6665 time spent. My KD's a bit low right now because I've been going for challenges right now. Same thing as my score because I've been just RPGing like just all over the map because I'm going for my calling card at the moment. My win loss ratio is that's my win loss ratio right now. Then my skill streaks is 248, and a lot of people were like confused, like how do you have that? How do you have that? At the time it was just shipment and shipment. I really got into like a really bad lobby. I mean, bad lobby meaning they were just so bad. It's either that they weren't playing or anything like that, but I got a lot of kills. And it was just really easy, so I really just got 248 kill streak, and that's honestly one of my best games ever I played in Call of Duty. I used to get like 130, 140 like on World War II. So I literally smashed it out of the park with 248. We were playing domination. They were capping flags and stuff like that. But honestly, I just literally smashed out my teammates. Didn't really get that much kills and stuff like that. So yeah, honestly, that's just how I did it. There's no secret to it. There's no me boosting. There's no me doing any type of glitches. Stuff like that. It's just I was just playing on shipment, just like how I got my kill streak in World War II. I think I did a video like V2 rockets or something like that back on World War II, like a long time ago, and my content was way different back then. Like obviously I don't know how to edit. Back then I would just upload the straight clip and then just added some audio above it. But now I'm like slowly like progressing my content and just changing it how it looks. But yeah, these are my stats and everything like that. My KD will eventually get better just because I'm doing my challenges at the moment. Same thing on my battle pass too. If you guys want to know what my battle pass here is, I'm 95. I could be 100 right now. I could have, but I just been taking breaks right now. If you guys seen, I'm not as consistent as I was. I was uploading videos for like 70 plus days or something like that, and I just been kind of burnt out because I also go back to college, and then I uploaded like constant double uploads, triple uploads for the season, and I kind of want to get that content before everybody else. So that's why I just been focusing a little bit on school at the moment, and then I'm gonna go back to YouTube and just make that like a thing that I want to pursue, because honestly I did not expect to gain so many subscribers. So I appreciate all the people that have been subscribing. It means a lot to me. I didn't expect to reach like 360. I thought we were gonna reach like 360 like September or something like that. It's just really insane. So hopefully we can get a goal of 370 by the end of this month. That's my goal. Because my birthday is on the 23rd, so just hopefully we can reach that by then, or even just by the end of this month. That's something I just want to achieve. But back to Xbox Elite. So obviously I already showed you guys some messages that I got sent. I got sent quite a few, so I'll probably put those all up over the screen, and then obviously I have my gameplay of how I play and everything like that. But just a pretty small video just explaining that, and then my thoughts on the Elite. I have my control freaks on them, so I just use the basic what's it called, the sticks that they give you. And obviously you can interchange them to like high, bottom, or high, low, and all that stuff. But honestly, I just use the low, just the regular like default ones, and I just smack my control freaks on those. And then I have the two paddles. I have them as A is my left one, B is my right one. And I don't really use the right one as often. I could probably just use one paddle, and that's just for jumping because I hop around when I aim and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't even need to play as Claw anymore, and I used to play Claw like when I was trying to get better at the game, and then obviously then my fingers started hurting, and I just didn't really play as Claw when I was back on my white controller, my regular Xbox controller. So then the whole thing of my controller broke. So the reason my controller broke is I wasn't home at the time when this happened. I was gone for like an hour maybe, and my nephew was in my room, and I don't know why, but they just left my nephew in my room. I don't know why. And my whole he just like literally destroyed my controller, wrecked it. My grips were gone, my controller in the garbage, my left trigger and my right trigger didn't work. Whenever I load into the game, my controller would be looking up, that type of deal, and I would just I just was like not proud of it, and was just pissed because I was going to try to record that day too, so I had to go run. And luckily I had a spare controller. It was like a wired one, so I used that for the time being. But I bought an Elite because I like to keep a wired one for if someone wants to come over and play video games. I always just have that like as a deal. Obviously nowadays, y'all know I'm not gonna invite anybody over because of the whole COVID situation. But whenever I have like family members over and they want to play, I definitely have that extra controller, and I just don't want to wear it out, and it gives them that controller vibe. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Showed you guys my stats and everything. Showed you guys my KD, my settings, all that type of stuff, and how I'm rank 155. If you guys haven't checked out my rank 155 video, go check that out. It's my previous video. And thank you for the insane support again on my season 5 Almond video. A lot of people said that they respect the grind, they appreciate this type of content, and just being one of the first few that unlocked it. And yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to talk about those people who cheated their way to get the emblem. And when I mean cheated, they did like glitches that that shouldn't be in the game, and they just exploited the shit out of it. And you know. And people said I exploit the shit out of co-op, but honestly, co-op has been a thing since like season 1, season 0, and people are just think of it as now as like me boosting essentially, but in reality, I'm not doing anything like that. I'm not boosting. Your stats don't go towards anything. Co-op stats don't even exist, and all I'm doing is getting levels and tiers out of that entire thing. And I can't even complete camos that way, so it's like I'm not even, the only thing I'm doing is leveling up my guns, and I can't unlock camos, so I can just level them up for now and then do the challenges later, and then reaching 155, and then even co-op has its own specific challenges to do, so I usually do those. But it is what it is, guys. But I'll have some videos coming out soon about new variants and stuff like that, so you guys can unlock those for co-op. But hopefully Shoot the Ship comes back, so by the time I record the Shoot the Ship should be back, and I'll probably start grinding again. I'm at 100 out of, let me double check for you guys. I think I'm at like 100 or 101 out of something. So if you guys look at the classified challenge, that's the emblem or calling card I'm trying to unlock. I'm at 102 out of 282. So hopefully we reach it by the next Call of Duty. That's my goal, and at the same time I'm trying to juggle my classes at the same time. So hopefully we can reach it. That's my goal. And let's see if we ever do that, and if I achieve that, that would be a really cool goal to me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Talked a lot in this video, showed you guys some clips in the background of my gameplay and how it's changed a lot for me. But yeah, make sure you do leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe, helps me grow as a content creator, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.